Willkommen zurück zu Last Defense Academy. Wir sind bei Tag 13 und haben letztes Mal zu Basis successfully persuaded. Und jetzt geht der nächste ran. Phew, I did what I could with Tsubasa. I'll try to work on the others now. There are 4 people left to convince. Ima, Kaku, Shuma, and Gaku. Gaku kommt mir gut vor. Of the 4, Gaku seems the most likely to hear me out. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. Maybe a little outlandish and noisy, but I'm sure I can get him on board. Ah, sicher? Okay, I'll talk to Gaku next. There's no time to waste. I grab the sandwiches offering and head over to Gaku's room. Sicher? Ich fand jetzt nicht, dass Gaku der nächstbeste... Oh mein Gott.
Huh? Why I won't fight? Because I'm scared, obviously.
After filling up on the sandwiches I had bought him, Gaku revealed the reasons why he won't fight.
I mean, how is it not scary? What the hell are those invader monsters anyway? They're like straight from a manga. There's no way I can face them. I'd rather get kicked out of school and then have to fight them.
If you get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't it better to fight and live longer then?
I'm telling you, I can't. I can't help that I'm scared. How can all of you be fine fighting those monsters? You're the ones who are crazy, not me. Must have a couple screws loose.
It's not like we want to fight either. But we have no other choice if we want to protect what matters most to us. If we don't defend the school, everyone in the Tokyo residential complex is in danger. I mean, don't you have people you care about? If we don't fight the invaders here, they might be killed.
People I care about? I don't have anyone like that.
What? But your family?
I don't have a family. I'm an orphan who was abandoned as a baby. I worked and survived at the poor group home that took me in.
You must have fallen silent. I had no idea Gaku had such a past. I see. Sorry, I didn't know.
Whatever. I don't really care. Besides, being orphan isn't all that bad. Because all I gotta do is look out for myself. I don't give a crap about the Tokyo residential complex.
But are you sure? If the Tokyo residential complex goes down, everyone dies. You might not have any family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die.
I told you I don't. I struggle enough looking after myself. It's been like this my whole life. I'm only looking out for number 1. Okay, we're done here. Go home.
Wait, hold on. Just hear me out.
I told you I won't fight. You want me to risk my life so much? Then bring me money. Money's the only thing I risk my life for. Bring me a fat stack of bills. Then we'll talk.
Money?
Judge me how you want. I don't care what people say. This is how I live my life. If you're not gonna pay me, then get the heck out of here. Shoo! Shoo!
Was bringt ihm Geld hier? Gaku pushed me right out of his room. Was bringt dir Geld hier? Du brauchst kein Geld. Well, that didn't work. Seems like the only way I'll hear him out is if I actually bring him money. But nobody has money here. We were basically brought here with just the clothes on our backs. I can't pay him money. Maybe I can give him some sort of gift instead. I'll have to bribe him with something else. In any case, I need to get him to open up to me. Let me try making a gift for Gaku using the gift-o-matic in the rec room. But what will get him to open up to me? What's something he wants? Something with monetary value. No, but trying to think of something of my own. I'll go ask the others and see if they have any ideas. Geld? Goldklumpen.
Ich will einen Goldklumpen haben. Ja, ja, ja.
Geld? Warum will er Geld haben? Was bringt dir Geld überhaupt?
Look, Takumi, look what I found.
What's that?
A surgical scalpel. I was wandering around some ruins when I found all that. I rummaged through the debris and excavated the whole surgery kit. I can't believe I found such a nice blade. It must be my lucky day. Just think how much easier I can do my cutting.
Darumi swung the scalpel around as she ran down the hallway. She's acting like a psychotic slasher. Das ist wichtig, dass wir es gesehen haben. Ganz wichtig. Hey Eito. Was hast du denn für mich? So im Angebot. Present for Gaku. What about clothes? Clothes? I guess his outfits are always patched up. He doesn't have a lot of clothes. All the money to buy more. I see. So he doesn't have the means. So I think he'd be very happy if you gave him clothes. But I can't just bring him any old clothes. I'll have to be something he likes. If I'm going to get him close, I need to research his taste. Okay, wie soll ich das denn machen? Hey, Bro, was ist deine Lieblingsfarbe nochmal? Welcher Stoff passt zu deinen Augen? Bist du ein Jeans- oder Stoffmensch?
Huh? Something Gaku might want? What about some needles and thread?
Needles and thread?
Apparently Gaku's good at sewing. He doesn't seem like no amateur. Once he looked at the embroidery on my jacket and got all worked up. He was all like, not bad embroidery, but I can do something like that easily.
So Gaku can sew? I'm surprised that Gaku has such a domestic side to him. Where do you think he learned how to sew?
Well, he's the oldest of a big family. After having to sew up the clothes of his brothers ripped up day in, day out, he just got good at it.
Big family? That's not what you told me. He said he was an orphan.
Apparently he's got over 20 siblings. Like, holy shit, right? But I guess every family's got their issues.
Wait a second. Maybe those are the other foster kids living in the group home. But if that's the case, turns out he's got a family after all. I should make a note of this. Gaku's got a family of foster siblings. Das hätte ich mir auch schon gedacht, dass er das hat vielleicht. Also, macht's mir Sinn. Ich kann ernsthaft sie fragen? Ernsthaft? Okay, ich hätte nicht gedacht, dass sie mit mir redet. I peeked into the war room and saw Hiroko typing something on the computer with a serious look on her face. What are you doing, Hiroko? I'm looking over footage of past battles and making a record. A record? A record of how many invaders and which commanders we took out. Basically, I'm creating objective data detailing how much we've contributed to this war. She's even doing administrative work. She might be hard to get along with, but she's certainly brilliant and capable. Isn't it a lot of work? Obviously, I think I want to do this boring work. Well, I don't, but it's still important. We need to keep these kinds of records. Or they might try to shortchange us when it comes to our reward when the war's over. Reward? Didn't I mention it? These invaders have a pretty nice bounty on their heads. That's what Siri said, at least. If it's true, then we're not fighting for free. That's why I'm documenting all this for you. So that doesn't happen. So there are rewards for taking out the invaders. I might be able to use the information later when I'm trying to get Gaku on board. By the way, do you know if there's anything Gaku might want? Huh? Sorry, never mind. Okay, ich habe mir gedacht, sie hilft mir nicht dabei. Nein. Okay, I'm starting to get an idea of what presents to get for Gaku. A present for Gaku? What about clothes? Gaku's always wearing patched up clothes, so a gift related to clothing might be good. Although, giving him with clothes isn't a good plan. I'm sure he has his own taste and style, and the chance of him liking whatever clothes I pick out are low.
Apparently Gaku's good at sewing, and he don't seem like an amateur.
According to Takamaru, Gaku can sew, and pretty well at that. Then what about giving him a sewing kit? He'd be able to make whatever clothes he wants, and even keep wearing his current clothes by mending them whenever he needs to. Das kann funktionieren. I searched the gift-o-matic for sewing-related gifts. After a few minutes of searching, sewing kit. A sewing kit with all the tools needed for any project. In the hands of an expert, it's better than a machine. A sewing kit. This looks good. The materials I need are needles, thread, scissors, and cotton. There's a lot of materials. Gathering them all is gonna be a brain.
I was wandering out some ruins when I found the whole hospital. I rummaged through the debris and examined the whole surgery kit.
If the place they really found was a surgical facility, they might have needles and thread for stitching. It also sure to have scissors. If there are medical cotton pads, they might work in place of the cotton. Okay, I'll go exploring tomorrow. I'll have the roomies show me the abandoned hospital so I can gather the materials. Hey, alle sind nützlich, ist doch schön. Ist das nicht schön? Freude, Freude, Freude.
Ready to go find more scalpels for my cutting, Takumi?
You mean to look for materials to make Gaku's present, Darumi?
Ja, natürlich meine ich das, Takumi. Natürlich, keine Sorge.
Okay, Schätzchen. Alles klar. Alle klar, Schätzchen. Alle Klochen. Wo ist meine Katze eigentlich? Ach, die schläft da hinten. Okay. Okay. Take me to the hospital, Darumi.
Okay, but I get mad at me if I get lost.
Ein bisschen vielleicht. Oh, das ist ein langer Weg. Gut. Ja. Search Start. You find an abandoned pharmacy. The interior has already been looted. There might still be something useful inside, though. Search inside, klar. You found ointment. Best use it while you can. Takumi toll. Danke für nichts. You see a bird flying. Achso. Los, down. Oh. Oh, ich habe einen Invader getroffen. Oh nein, ich habe einen Invader getroffen. Ungünstig. Jetzt muss ich wohl kämpfen. Ich hoffe nicht zu viele. Das wäre blöd. Oh, der ist neu. Oh, da sind mehrere neu dabei. Oh nein. 4 Leben und 2 Leben. Okay, es geht so noch. Ich habe irgendwie mehr erwartet. Weiß nicht warum. So. Das kann ich noch machen. Ja. Ein Turn. Jetzt kommen die wahrscheinlich zu uns gelaufen. Das heißt, ich kriege ein bisschen Schaden ab. Das geht sogar noch. Oh, oh, der hat Fernkampf. Das wusste ich nicht. Das wusste ich jetzt nicht, dass er Fernkampf hat. Das wurde mir nicht gesagt. Frechheit. So, und du kannst die ja von da töten, ne? So. Kampf vorbei. Easy. Das war gar nicht so schwer. Ich kriege Large Leaf. Nett. Oh, eine 6. 6 ist gut. Oh, ich könnte dahin. You find the ruins of an invader base. There's a security camera at the entrance. Maybe there's a way to get past it. Turn back. Ja, sicher, sicher. Ich habe nicht Lust, nochmal zu kämpfen, um ehrlich zu sein. You see a bird... Oh, no. Sure. Ey! Es hat sich gelohnt diesmal, tatsächlich. Ich hätte gedacht. You find a tiger sleeping soundly. Strike now and you can defeat it. Probably. Oh. Oh, oh! You snuck up next to the tiger, but it hurt your footsteps. The room's back was slashed by his claws. 6 damage. Uff. Ja, kein Risiko mehr eingehen. Kein Risiko mehr eingehen. Perfekt. Wir haben alles. Wir gehen. Alright, I got all the materials.
Okay, can we go home then? I'm getting bored. I'd rather go back to my room and play depressing arrow games.
Ja, besser ist es. Du warst auch ein bisschen verletzt, ne? Ja, dass dir auch gut geht am Ende. Nee, das ist mir wichtig. Das ist mir schon wichtig, ne? So, Inkit. So, das wird mir hoffentlich gefallen. Yes, the sewing kit's done. I immediately headed to Gaku's room with the newly made gift. Lässt du mich auch rein? Anscheinend schon.
It doesn't matter how many times you come over. I'm never going to fight those invaders. The only way to convince me is with a sack full of money. The heck is this? A sewing kit? Wait, you're giving this to me?
Yeah, I figured you could use the sewing kit to make whatever clothes you want. Or you can just keep mending the clothes you already have. You're good at sewing, right?
Alright. I gotta admit, this is pretty thoughtful. I just noticed some holes in my clothes.
Yes, it's a pretty good reaction. I can tell Gaku's expressing is softening.
Look, I feel bad saying this after you gave this to me and all, but I still can't fight with you. I'm seriously terrified of those invaders. As you can see, I'm not exactly the big macho chat type.
No, I'm not asking you to fight just in exchange for this gift. More like a gift so I could get a chance to talk to you some more. Gaku, would you mind telling me why you're so against fighting? Bestimmt gab's Probleme mal zu Hause oder sowas in der Art. Das stell mir vor, Domestic Abuse und sowas. Das stell mir gerade vor, zumindest.
Why would I fight? Isn't obvious? It's because I'm freaking terrified.
I get dragged to this completely insane place.
Yeah.
They tell me to go fight these monsters? Like, what am I supposed to do? What even are these invaders? They look like they came straight out of a manga. Yeah, no way. Doesn't matter how much you ask, I can't and I won't. I mean, you tell me. How can you guys even bring yourselves to fight them?
You can make bank if you fight. Perfect!
Gaku, if you fight, you can make money.
What? Make money?
According to Hiroko, every invader you bag nets you a bounty reward. If you fight the invaders with us, you'll be able to make some serious cash.
No freaking way! So you're saying this could be a way out of being broke?
No, not just that. We actually have a chance of hitting it big and getting rich. Oh, er ist excited. Gaku, come fight with us. Let's get through this war and make a ton of cash. I extended my hand and urged him to participate in the coming battles, but Gaku wouldn't take my hand. Instead, he averted his gaze and bit his lip. What's the matter? You don't want money?
Yeah, I do. We're bad. You have any idea how long I've been broke? I'd gladly risk my life, no, 2 of my lives for a big payout.
Then,
But if I decide to fight here and help you take out the invaders, then all those bastards in the Tokyo residential complex will be safe too.
isn't that a good thing?
No way. It's not fair.
Not fair?
I told you I'm an orphan, right? I grew up poor in a group home. And you may not know this, but society pretty much treats you like dirt when you're a poor orphan. No matter how much I asked for help, those jerks in the complex never even gave me the time of day.
They didn't help me, so why should I help them? How is that fair?
Fair? Now's not the time to be thinking about fair.
Shut up! You grew up in a happy family. I don't want to hear crap from you.
Gaku started breathing heavily as he shut me down. His hatred towards society that abandoned him is Gaku's true reason for not fighting. He'll never agree to join us until his hatred is addressed.
Hey!
Gaku! I'm here if you want to talk about it. I'd love to know everything you've been through. I decided to ask Gaku about his past to see if I could find a way to change his mind.
You want to know how many jobs I was holding down back in the complex? 17. I was working 24/7, 365 days a year. I worked every day until I was about to collapse, and I don't have a single penny to my name. It all went to running the group home. I never got any time to myself. Isn't that messed up? So I asked adults for help, to show some love to our home, but we got nothing. Politicians ignored our request for assistance. I went to companies to ask for donations and got tea thrown in my face. There's no way I'm gonna help any of them. I wish
Okay.
they all die. I will never, ever, ever
Save your siblings!
Save your siblings.
My siblings?
Takemaru told me. You're the oldest in the group home, and you have a lot of foster siblings. If the complex gets destroyed, they all die. You're fine letting invaders massacre your entire family? Gaku fell silent. He seemed rattled. As much as he seems to hate the complex at large, there's no way he'd just abandon his family. He's bound to change his mind once he realizes his siblings are in danger.
No, I'm still not fighting.
What? Don't you even care if your whole family gets killed?
They're not my family. It's not that we're blood related. They're just strangers who happen to live in the same group at home as me.
What's wrong with you? You may not be blood related, but you're still family.
Not only are they not family, they're a huge burden. I've had to suffer my entire life because of these stupid brats. Just thinking about it ticks me off. They freaking used me. If it weren't for them, my life wouldn't be as miserable. Those brats can go die, 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 die!
I hope the invaders kill every single one of those brats.
Das glaube ich dir nicht. Das glaube ich dir nicht. What's with this guy really? I get his anger towards the Tokyo residential complex, but why his family as well? They went through the same hardships. Gaku, why are you so angry at your family? Would you mind telling me? I need to abate Gaku's gang anger and get him to fight. I decided to try again.
The reason I was holding down so many jobs at once was to earn enough money to feed my siblings. Every cent I earned disappeared into their stomachs. I'm the one working myself to the bone, but I couldn't even afford to buy a single shirt. And despite all that, they never even thanked me once. They just complained about how there was never enough food or snacks. They treated me like a slave. If anything broke, they figured I'd fix it. They ripped their shirt, Gaku will mend that too. I must have mended their clothes thousands of times. I'd stay up all night just to sew for them.
Your Sonntag Mom klingt ein bisschen komisch, aber kann klappen vielleicht.
If it weren't for them, I would have had free time and money for myself. I could have bought new clothes.
Okay, ich warte noch ein bisschen ab.
Food. Maybe even moved out on my own. Give me back my time and money. Damn it! Just die. Die, die.
Enough already! Echt? Enough already passt nicht?
Enough already.
Not until society gives me what I owned. I turned into such a piece of trash because society sucks. It's all society's fault, not mine.
Okay, das hat nicht so geklappt. There's nothing I can say that Gaku when he gets like this. I need to do something to get him to express what he's really feeling. Dann vielleicht doch das mit der Mama? Klingt so falsch, das einem
The reason I was holding down
Orphan zu sagen.
at once was every and despite all that, they just they if it, I must have
Okay, weil ich guck mal, ob was anderes noch kommt.
There's little if it weren't for I could have bought give me back my damn it! Just die! Die, 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 die. The invaders can kill every last one of those brats. I wouldn't even shed a tear.
Ich warte das nochmal. Okay, das waren alles. Ach, nix sagen einfach. Ach, ihn einfach raussprechen lassen. Ach.
Damn it, die! They can all die! They all deserve to die. They all should just die. But then, why? Why is it when I imagine them being killed?
I start crying.
It's because you don't want them to die. Not really.
But if you think about it, I'd be way better off without them. They don't add any benefit to my life.
Family's not about benefits. You should know that better than anyone. You're trying to convince yourself that you should abandon them when you know you can't. You're only making yourself suffer. How about you give up and just accept it? Fight to save your siblings.
You want me to save the little brats who ruined my life? Damn it, my life sucks. Was I a panty thief in my previous life?
Gaku, if you don't want to help the Tokyo residential complex, that's fine. I'm not doing this to save the world either. Honestly, as long as I can protect what matters most to me, that's all I care about.
Meine Familie und Haruka. Haruka. I took a step closer to him and stared right into his eyes.
You don't need to save the Tokyo residential complex. You don't even need to let go of your hate. Just fight to protect what matters most to you. Like me. For the ones waiting for you at the group home.
Just fight for your family.
Just fight for your family.
Oh. Diese Posen. Wah! Dun, dun, dun. Persuasion complete. Nummer 2 von 5. Oh nein, die Zeit läuft ab.
I never asked for all those brothers and sisters, you know? My own parents didn't want me, so who needs family? They just get in the way. Why should I have to keep busting my hump for them, even now? They could be a million miles away for all I know. My whole life, I've had to sacrifice everything for their sake. Talk about rotten luck. But still, I can't just abandon them. They're family. We might not be related by blood, but they're the only family I got, you know.
Of course. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be there for your family. Is it asking too much for you to fight for them too?
Sorry, but can you give me some time alone? I need to think through all this.
Sure, I understand.
Thanks, man. You're a real decent guy. I feel a little better about myself now.
Oh. Ich mag Gaku auch gerne. Ich mag alle Charaktere bisher. Nein, nicht alle. Ne, gut, nicht alle. Es gibt so 1, 2, die ich nicht so gern mag. Einer von denen ist Frau Brillenfrau. Ach, du schon wieder. Ist lange her.
Get ready for your 50th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day in
Ja. Klick, 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 klick. Und ich würde sagen, mit Tag 15 fangen wir beim nächsten Mal an. Das wird spaßig. Ich denke mal, jetzt kommt der Kleine erstmal, weil die Zwillinge sind ja anders. Die sind ja zufrieden, sagen sie sich selber haben. Nichts anderes interessiert die ja. Deswegen muss man dem was anderes suchen. Deswegen, ich glaube, das wird interessant, die zu überzeugen. Aber erstmal kommt der Kleine wahrscheinlich. Dann bis nächstes Mal. Tschüss.